8:45 now at News Talk 96.5 KPEL this Monday, April 23rd, 2018. And I know when we have a regular session going on and we're looking down the barrel of a special session here in the state, sometimes it's hard to keep up with what's going on at the Capitol in D.C., but on the phone to catch us up, Senator John Kennedy. Good morning to you.
Morning, Ron.
It's good to see you. We are really excited. It's a really busy time. You've had a lot of things going on, but I wanted to talk specifically about a letter you penned to the big banks and some of the things they're doing to a lot of these gun dealers, firearms suppliers, etc., especially in the wake of the school shootings. What's going on?
Well, Citigroup, we've got a little bit of feedback, Rob, but if you can hear me okay. But Citigroup says that one of the fourth largest bank in the U.S. says that it will no longer do business with anybody who sells guns to people who have not passed a background check, which is a violation of federal law. It won't sell guns to people who are under 21, which is a violation of most state and local anti-age discrimination laws. And it won't sell high-capacity magazines, do business with anybody who sells them. And Bank of America has come out and said they won't loan money to anybody that manufactures semi-automatic rifles. Mm-hmm. There's just one problem with this. Citigroup and Bank of America, who are now trying to mandate gun control in America, didn't mind taking about $476 billion from the taxpayers of America when they got in trouble in 2008. That's how much we put up to bail them out.
Yeah.
We put up about $336 billion to bail out Bank of America. So my response to that is I'm filing a complaint with the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. Mike Crapo, Senator Crapo from Idaho, the chairman of banking, and I are trying to draft legislation now. And I'm asking Governor Edwards, Citigroup and Bank of America have two big old juicy consulting contracts with the state of Louisiana. Mm-hmm. They both make millions off the state. I'm asking him to terminate their contracts. If they're going to tell our people, we look down on you because you support the Second Amendment, they have the right to do that, I guess. We're going to test it, but we don't have to do business with them. Yeah. And I hope Governor Edwards will just cut them off like a dead stump.
You know, when I was reading through the letter, it almost seems to me like the same practice that's going on with the marijuana dispensaries. You know, a lot of where state law changed, and it's like whether or not you agree with that or not, just the fact that the state says a business can operate and banks won't open accounts for them. Is this kind of the same situation?
That's federal law. Mm-hmm. That's really an entirely different situation. But imagine, let's suppose Citigroup came out tomorrow and said, we will no longer do business with Planned Parenthood, or we will no longer do business with anybody who is pro-choice as opposed to pro-life. All hell would break loose.
It sure would.
Man, the liberals would be up in arms. Well, you know, the Second Amendment is just as fundamental as the First Amendment or the Fourth Amendment or the Fifth Amendment.
Well, that's, I think a lot of people don't realize that. I don't think a lot of people even know, what you said about the consulting contracts. It keeps coming up. We're right in the middle of a regular session. Yeah. Do people even know? I mean, how many contracts that we have here just like this one?
Well, look, how many fiscal crises or fiscal cliffs have we had with the state's budget?
Oh gosh, yes.
I mean, we have one every Thursday.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
And the problem is very simple. And I don't mean any disrespect, but since he became governor, Governor Edwards has done absolutely nothing, zero, zilch, nada, to try to control spending. All he wants to do is raise taxes. And he's the most pro-tax, anti-business governor that I can remember in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Now, if he really wants to show he cares about the people in Louisiana, he'll cancel these state contracts with Bank of America and Citigroup because we don't have to do business with them if they're going to look down upon our people. Yeah. And that's what I consider them doing. These are New York, Wall Street banks that are saying, if you support the Second Amendment, you must be one of Hillary Clinton's deplorables.
Gosh.
And they look down upon us because of our beliefs and because we believe in God and we believe in the Second Amendment, and we try to teach our kids values and morals. And so to hell with them.
Yeah.
If they're going to, that's their attitude. We don't have to do business with them. And I'm going to test the law here. We gave them $476 billion of our money to bail them out when they made some stupid decisions in 2008. Citigroup would have gone broke.
Oh, yeah.
Bank of America would have gone broke. They wouldn't be in existence today but for the taxpayers of Louisiana and every other state.
What is the feeling? I know you sit on a lot of different committees, and, sometimes I feel like the national media's eye is trained on certain things, and, obviously hot button issues, whether it's guns or whatever else. But what other issues are you dealing with in committee right now? Do you think we should see any big laws come out anytime soon?
Well, we're trying to get some of the president's nominees confirmed.
Yeah. Mike Pompeo has a big vote today.
Yep. And I doubt that Mr. Pompeo is going to make it out of committee.
Yeah.
It looks like there's going to be one Republican opposing him in committee, which is enough to keep his name from coming out of committee. But we're going to go around that and try to discharge his nomination from the committee. Pompeo is the guy was first in his class at I think West Point. He went to Harvard Law School. What a lot of people don't like about him, some people don't like about him, particularly Democrats, is he's conservative. Well, that's what I do like about him. Mm-hmm. And besides that, the President of the United States, no matter who it is, within reason, has the right to pick his Secretary of State. It's not like Mike Pompeo doesn't know what the official language of Germany is.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's really smart.
Mm-hmm.
And President Trump is entitled to pick him if he wants, and I'm going to support him.
All right, well, I guess we'll see what happens with that. Senator Kennedy, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, Rob. Take care, man.
We'll keep an eye on this.